Dreams drive action. But sometimes the actions that you have to take to achieve your dream life can become really stressful and anxiety-inducing. So what can you do if you're ready to just give up? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Leslie and I'm a life coach. Again, reporting from Brisbane, Australia. And of course, as a life coach, I spend a lot of time helping people outline their goals and create action plans. But that's only a small part of what it takes to actually achieve a goal that is going to help you live the life of your dreams. There may be roadblocks from time to time, and it's important to develop the skills and the insights to get over those hurdles. So let's say that you've set a goal, maybe on your own or maybe with the help of a coach, and you are completing your action steps as agreed, but you reach a point where you think, this is too hard. I'm ready to just give up. That instinct to give up can not only derail your progress, but it can really drag you down emotionally, physically, maybe even spiritually. So when you are feeling that pull, one thing you can do to avoid making a rash decision is to stop and ask yourself a few questions. Now, I've got 5 I want to talk about here, and you'll see how they kind of link together. Question number 1. Why did you start on your journey in the first place? Think about what inspired you to finally take action towards your goal. At some point in the past, you decided there was something missing from your life, that something needed to change, and that you were ready to make that change happen. What was that situation? If you think back to the vision you had for your own future and really focus in on it, that can serve as a good reminder that you want this, that you chose to make the leap, to take the risk and accept that you would face obstacles along the way. And it's great to come to that point of acceptance where you can say, yeah, this is hard, but it is what it is, nothing more, nothing less, and I'm just gonna ride this wave. And that can really help you keep things in perspective. The second question is actually a phrase made up of 2 questions. What if it doesn't work? But what if it does? It may be easier to visualize your plan not working out because you've lived that scenario already to some degree. For example, if your goal is to drop 20 kilos, you already know what it looks like to not drop that weight. So you've already had plenty of practice processing that visual. And what you may need more practice doing is visualizing yourself at that reduced weight, performing certain physical exercises more easily, maybe fitting into a leaner cut suit, doing whatever it is you wanted to do when you decided to drop 20 kilos. So when you have that voice asking you, what if it doesn't work? Immediately counter it with, what if it does? Question number 3. How will you feel in a year if you give up now? Have you been stalling for years at trying to achieve this goal, or is it one that you came up with recently? Either way, the goal was important enough for you to take real action and get started. So here's a little task for you. I want you to look at a calendar. Find today's date, and now find the same day a year from now. As you kind of scroll through to get to that next year, you may start to notice something. And it's something fairly obvious. And that's that this next year comprises one day after another, after another, after another. If you can commit to taking some action on each one of those days, you will have 365 days worth of effort under your belt by this time next year. But if you decide you're just going to stop pursuing your goal, those days will pass anyway. you will get to next year anyway. And when that day comes, you'll have to live with the results of your decision. But now, if you are giving up because something else came to your life that drove you passionately in a different direction, that's one thing. But if you just decided it was too hard and gave up even though you still wanted to be in a different place a year from now, you're inviting a lot of future regret into your life. And that's not fun. Question number 4. Do you just need to take a break? Now, by this, I don't mean taking an extended break that could end up lasting for years. And I don't mean doing something that will derail your progress. I'm talking about being in that moment when you're thinking, this is too hard, and interrupting that thought process by doing something else for a few minutes. A self-care activity, something restorative, not just indulgent. So not eating chocolate and watching Netflix, but maybe going for a walk in nature, getting a massage. Or try this. Write a letter to yourself. In that letter, I want you to congratulate yourself for having come as far as you have. Outline the things you have learned and the little accomplishments you are proud of yourself for. Now write it as if you're writing to someone you love, a friend or family member. Draw little pictures on it if you need to. Anything to make it look beautiful, and when you look at it, you'll feel good inside. Because you deserve to feel good inside. Okay, so here is my final question. Number 5. What support options haven't you tried yet? If your goal is fitness related, like in the previous example, maybe you can hire a personal trainer or join some sort of social sports team in your area. Or maybe your goal is related to something else. Think about who you have in your extended social circle who may be able to offer you some insight to help you stay motivated. Now, support is available for whatever it is you want to accomplish. And of course, my top recommendation is to hire a coach. Whatever you choose to do, the most important thing is to take action. Don't let another couple of months or a couple of years slip through your fingers when you could, instead, get yourself on track to living a more fulfilling life. So, if this is something that you want to discuss further, go to my website, leslievcoaching.com, and book a free consultation with me. I'll help you stay motivated to reach your goals, and I'll celebrate your successes with you along the way. And, we can meet in person or online. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more personal development content delivered weekly. And share this video with someone you know who is struggling to stay motivated to pursue their goal. All right, have an awesome week, and I'll see you next time.